If you were a species, what species would be? Spice or spice? Okay, spice. If you were a spices, what spices would you be? What's the spices? Salt, sugar, um, um, salt, sugar, then what is actually the chili? Okay, and then yeah, these are kind of like some sort of spices. I'm not really sure more and more about spices, but these are the spices. What kind of like a something really the spices that you would be, that you think you would be? um I'm not really kind of like a somebody very cooking person, so I'm not really sure about the value of that particular spices. But like spices in what? Okay, like what is actually spices? Like basically, if I'm gonna say in my life, what kind of like a something like spices would I supposed to feel like that? Okay, what is actually spices? I'm not really relate with that particular example. Okay, if you don't, okay, let's just, so if you have particular dish, okay, let's example khichdi. Khichdi is a kind of like a cuisine, Indian cuisine, by the way, if you don't know. So in the khichdi, they have kind of like a rice, dal, then rice, dal, and so and so stuff. Okay, that makes it khichdi so good is that ki a salt, chili, everything. Okay, you have to put a lot of ingredient to make that khichdi. Okay, I am not really sure about that, you already knew it. In that particular khichdi, if there is no salt, okay, the entire khichdi is feel little bit of like not good. Okay, it doesn't really taste good. Okay, so salt is a kind of like a something really thing that brings that particular texture of that spices, texture, or kind of like a significant importance of that spices. If you didn't really put the salt, everything feels really dull. Whatever the spices that you put in it, it didn't really feel that good. Okay, so salt is a kind of like a something really thing that is really important. Okay, yeah. In my life, if I say this is my life and basically in this my life, what kind of like a spices would I be, so that like basically in my life, I don't know, dude. It's a very hard to understand, but I think that like I don't know, like basically is this thing. Okay, at this moment I think that I have to make my life as good as possible as I can. Okay, then I have to think about others. What exactly is this mean? Okay, yeah. So basically, what I'm trying to tell you is this thing that in my life, I am the kind of like a something really a salt in my life. So I would probably say, why would you supposed to say salt in your life? Because you are not a salt. You are kind of like a much more in that particular thing. You are entire khichdi. You are entire particular cuisine. Okay. Whatever the things that you do, whatever the things that you make is actually make by yourself. So yeah, you are kind of like all of those. You are not just only salt, you are kind of like a something like everything. Okay, whatever the cuisine that you make, you are the everything. Okay, and that is somewhat true because in your life you are controlling yourself, you are controlling your actions, thoughts, and everything. So probably I am controlling everything, so I would say I am every spices in this world in my life. But if I'm gonna say that ki, what kind of like a something is spices, or what kind of like a something like the something the position that I hold in other life. Okay, so that I could say that ki, what are those, like what kind of like a something like position, what kind of like is it kind of like something importance. Example is that ki, if I have a significant other at this moment, I don't really have it. Okay, if I have a girlfriend, or if I have my wife, if I have a kind of like a significant other, that person is feel really important in my life. Okay, so for me, her is a kind of like a something really salt in my life. Okay, because without her I would not be complete, or I would not be kind of like a that reach that particular level that I think. All right. So um I'm not. Sometimes I just feel like that. I should supposed to give the proper answer, but sometimes I realize that I don't know. Okay, because in the future it's very unpredictable, dude. Okay, it's a like I seen the entire life. I seen that things that I cannot control, and probably really wrong thing will happen. Probably when the things that I'm thought, and probably things that I will get, it's a kind of like something very different. Life is really unpredictable, and I am not really sure that what kind of like a spices would I be in the future, or in the position, or in other persons or people's life. I don't know. Okay, I shouldn't supposed to be considered as kind of like a something salt, or shouldn't something like that. Okay, I just don't know. I just sometimes I just feel like that pathetic, but sometimes I just feel like that really important. So uh, I am not really sure. Okay, I just I just wanted to make things good, as much as I could possible, and that's it. Okay, I don't want to labelize myself that key what kind of like a something spices would you be in this particular world that would impact in this dish or in this cuisine. I don't know. I just one thing that I know that key I just wanted to make things good, and that's it. All right. Yeah. All right. So this is it. I should supposed to be in here, and thank you.